Hi there, I'm Marie. Today I want to share with you how to crochet these lovely snowflakes. They make great Christmas tree and table decorations. This is done with just 2 rows of stitches. I'll be using size 3 cotton yarn and a size 3 milliliter hook for this project. To begin, create a slip knot. Don't tighten it yet. We'll do that later. Do 4 more chains. Slip stitch to join with the beginning stitch to form a circle. You can now tighten the stitch. Doing it this way, you get a softer join without the knot. Next, chain 2. This chain 2 counts as a double crochet stitch. Chain 2 again. These chains are for the space between the stitches. Now make a double crochet into the circle. Chain 2. Then make a double crochet into the circle. Chain 2. Follow the double crochet and the chain 2 sequence until you have a total of 6 double crochets and 6 chain 2. One, two, three, four, five, 6. After you have done all the stitches, slip stitch into the top of the beginning chain 2 to join the round. Moving on to the second round. We'll be working our stitches in the chain space, so make a slip stitch into the next chain space. Chain 3. Skip 1 chain, slip stitch into the next chain. Followed by a single crochet in the next chain. Slip stitch into the same chain space. We'll call this a single point picot. Next, chain 3. And chain 3 again. Skip 2 chains. Slip stitch into the next chain. We'll do 3 of these. Chain 3. Skip 2 chains. Slip stitch into the next chain. Repeat one more time. Chain 3. Skip 2 chains. Slip stitch into the next chain. Now, join the picot with a slip stitch below the base of the first picot. Pick up these 2 little loops when joining. Chain 3 again. Slip stitch into the next chain space. We just completed the first unit of our picot. The 1-point picot is done within a chain space, while the 3-point picot is straddled between 2 chain spaces. We'll do 5 more units of this. Repeat the pattern with a 1-point picot first. Chain 3. Skip 1 chain. Slip stitch into the next chain. Follow with a single crochet in the next chain. Slip stitch into the same chain space. Next, we'll do the 3-point picot. Chain 3. Chain 3 more. Skip 2 chains. Slip stitch into the next chain. Repeat 2 more times. Chain 3. Skip 2 chains. Slip stitch into the next chain. Chain 3 again. Skip 2 chains. Slip stitch into the next chain. Now, join the picot with a slip stitch into the base below the first picot. Chain 3. Slip stitch into the next chain space. We just completed the second unit of our picot. 1 point, 3 points, 1 point and 3 points. Go ahead and do 4 more units and I'll show you how to prepare the snowflake for use as a decoration. For the last stitch, instead of slip stitch at the front, remove the hook and slip stitch from the back. This gives a smoother finish. Weave in the loose ends. Depending on the kinds of yarn you use. Most cotton and acrylic ones need a stiffener to make them more rigid. To prepare the stiffener, I mix 50% of Elmer's glue and 50% of water. I line a plate with aluminum foil. Mix together about 2 teaspoons of glue and an equal part of water. Mix well. Saturate the snowflake with the liquid. Shape it with your hands if needed. Set it aside to dry overnight. After drying, it becomes nice and firm. It's now ready to join your decorations. Thank you for watching. I invite you to check out other snowflake patterns in my channel. Bye for now.